What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I'm bringing you guys a follow-up to my Nightstalker initial impressions video that I released about 2 weeks ago. Today I'm going to be giving you some more concrete, I guess, feelings about the class. This is more of a review, and it's going to cover how I have my build set up. So we're just going to hop right into my Nightstalker. I have in my grenades, I'm using Void Wall grenades. For my jump, I have triple jump. My shadow shot, I'm using black hole. My smokes, I'm using envenomed. Path of the forbidden. In this perk tree, I have lockdown. I do occasionally switch to light of the pack, mostly in PvE, but for PvP, I'm strictly lockdown. And then I go way of the nomad and keen scout. Now the armor piece that I'm running, I'm sure you guys saw it initially, is the Graviton Forfeit, so I can also get Shade Step. So this is probably, I'd say, the default PvP build setup. I saw a lot of people commenting on this specific setup when I had dropped my initial impressions video, and I feel like not much has changed from my initial impressions. I don't feel like my super is overly useful. I have gotten a lot better at knowing when I should use it and how or where I should use it, instead of I think kind of either missing or occasionally I still get caught on different objects that are either too high or somehow I didn't see it in third person, and so your your shadow shot ends up getting stuck on a wall that you didn't expect. But because I'm running black hole, I most of the time can still tether them, but I don't kill that initial target that I'm aiming at. And that's probably the most frustrating thing right now for me, is it'll just make you jump, and sometimes you'll hit objects or walls or ceilings that are above you and you're like, I wasn't even aiming there. So that's probably the most annoying thing right now about shadow shot that I've noticed. The super itself, and again, this is compared to the other two classes, subclasses, the Stormcaller and the Sunbreaker. I just still don't feel like it's anywhere near as effective as those two, especially if you have a team of Sunbreakers. I won't say Stormcallers are as bad, but a team of Sunbreakers can really be annoying in Crucible, and I just don't feel like that's the same case for the Nightstalker. Now, I think where I'm a little bit more I guess eased up on my initial impressions is, I felt like I said that the grenades, and I was specifically talking to the damaging grenades, not necessarily the smokes, but the damaging grenades are a little better, but that's in tandem with using them with smoke grenades. Now I've gotten quite a few more kills with Void Wall now that I understand generally how it's going to lay across or lay horizontal on the maps when you throw it down. But generally speaking, if you use it in tandem with the smoke grenade, you get this lockdown effect and you can just tear people up. Smoke grenades, phenomenal. Smoke grenades are simply phenomenal, and if you couple that with Keen Scout, you end up just knowing where your targets are all the time. You initiate with them, and then you have Keen Scout locked on, which is the target marker. You see them in a corner, you can smoke them out, they're basically dead. Now, where this really shines, specifically for Keen Scout, is if you are in a engagement, let's say a sniper on sniper, and it's not another Nightstalker, you can get the jump on them first shot, and I don't typically miss that first shot now with Keen Scout. As soon as they poke out around a corner, you can light them up, and that is just extremely valuable if you are a sniper. Now, Shade Step, I have gotten I didn't have unlocked when I talked about my initial impressions first time. The sad part about Shade Step is I have to use Graviton Forfeit in order to have it unlocked. That way I can use Keen Scout and Shade Step. I don't know if there's an armor piece that is more important for a class than Graviton Forfeit is for the Nightstalker. So that's probably the biggest knock I have on this setup, is if I take off Graviton Forfeit, I lose Shade Step. And if I pick Shade Step for my class, then I lose Keen Scout, which is like what makes the Nightstalker so valuable to me, is actually Keen Scout, not necessarily Shade Step. Shade Step's movement abilities are just freaking crazy in terms of how you can kind of wrap your body around cover based on the angles. I feel like once you get Shade Step unlocked and you start using it, you kind of figure out that you get these angles that you just can't pull off otherwise, whether it be like a curved turn or a back step when someone is moving behind you. You get the Shade Step behind them, and then they get caught off guard. I got some pretty sick plays doing that so far using Shade Step and Water Star. As a matter of fact, I hope some of you guys checked out that gameplay. I have it annotated up there for you guys to check out. It's ridiculously good if you can get it down. So overall, I think my impressions are much better. I still feel like I was mostly in line with my initial impressions. This is a high utility class where you're relying on those grenades, King Scout, and Graviton Forfeit to make yourself very viable in the Crucible. If you have excellent gun skills, the Nightstalker is the go-to class for you. It is the go-to class. There's nothing better. If you have great gun skills, Nightstalker is simply phenomenal. Now, if you're relying on your super or grenades or something like that to get a lot of kills, say Sunbreaker super, get those 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 kills with the super, then you know, you're probably going to feel a little underwhelmed by the Nightstalker. If you can put up 40 without using your super at all, Nightstalker is for you. So that is my overall impression of the Nightstalker. This is a grade A class for those people that love to use their weapons over their abilities. King Scout, Graviton Forfeit combination make it very deadly. And again, let me reiterate, gun skills make the Nightstalker what it is. Excellent class for the Crucible in that regard. And if you're looking for the supers, go elsewhere. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. And until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?